This is Unity, Joy of Life. I'm Nancy Norman, and this is your weekly wisdom. In her book, Open Your Mind to Receive by Catherine Ponder, she says that there is a way that you and I can have everything. All the health, all the wealth, all the happiness, all the joy, all the harmonious relationships that we want. And how is that done? It's done by creating our good mentally first. Now, there are three basic ways that we create that prosperity mentally first: in writing, in pictures, and in word. Last week, we spoke of getting definite about prosperity. And getting definite about prosperity is knowing what you want to experience in life, and then writing your desires down. Curtis Hopkins, the early metaphysician, said this in the book, Open Your Mind to Prosperity. She says, sit down at a certain time every day and write down on paper what your desire or what your ideas of good are. You will find that such a practice will pin your mind down to the truth, and you will demonstrate results. So get definite about prosperity and then write it down. Write it down. Emma is known for the advice that she gave so many of her students, and this was her advice. She would tell them, there's good for you, and you ought to have it. What is your good? What do you want to experience? Now, I've learned recently that I can say there's greater good for me, and I ought to have that greater good. And then I have to state what my greater good is. So what is your good? Pin your mind down to the truth, and you will demonstrate the results. Write those desires down, the desires of your heart. Get definite about prosperity and what you want in your life, and prosperity and what you want in your life will get definite about you. Remember that desire is God tapping on the door of your consciousness, trying to give you your greatest good. Now, I want to share something with you that Catherine Ponder shared in her book called The Prosperity Secret of the Ages. She says, your definite written words dissolve all obstacles and barriers on the visible and invisible planes of life. Your written words go out into the ethers of the universe to work through people, circumstances, and events, to open the way to your desired good to come to pass. So write your desire and what you think you want to experience in life. Write them down. Write them down. And then I always like to end each list with this affirmation: this or something better, God, whatever is for my highest good and the highest good of all concerned. Now, the second way to create prosperity is mentally is by picturing it, using the picturing power of our mind, the imagination, to create the picture of your desired fulfillment. Now, we can create something called a treasure map or a vision board, which is cutting out pictures and words and putting them on a poster of some kind, a poster board or a file folder. It's so much fun. But choose pictures that are bright and colorful. First of all, you have to have the desire. What is your greater good? Second, cut the pictures out and words out that talk about that greater good, is accepting that greater good. And be sure and use those bright, colorful pictures. Then get a poster board or a file folder and begin pasting those pictures and words on the surface, depicting your desire. Then, this is important, place a spiritual symbol on your poster board or on your file folder. I like to place that spiritual symbol right in the middle of my I call it a treasure map. You can call it a vision board, whatever makes you happy. Um, um, I always like to use a picture of Jesus, but you could use a picture of Buddha or a church or a Bible, something that symbolizes spirituality for you. And what I like to think about that is that it gives your desires a spiritual protection. And then right next to that spiritual symbol, I like to place a photo of myself. You need to place a photo of yourself on your on next to that spiritual symbol on your poster board or file folder. Next, what you do is view your treasure map or your vision board every day. It's a really good idea to look at it right before you go to sleep at night. The more often you view the pictures that you desire, the quicker the results. I want to just show you an old one that I have had for years, and I've saved it because I've really liked it. This is one, it's probably 30 years old. Look, there I am in the middle. There's Jesus. There's, down here, I think it's interesting because I have my perfect home, which is much like the home I have now. Now, this is maybe 30 years old. So up here, it says, got talent and success. Thank you, God. With the future at hand, the world at her feet, Nancy sprinkles humor and homespun philosophy along the road of success. Always a winner. Magic. Good friends, good fun, good inspiring. Always a winner. Eating light and eating right. Here's a picture of thousands of people, and it says, Reverend Nancy Norman. There's some very excited people, and they got the message. The church for people who are willing and ready to become positive, powerful, and prosperous. So that's what a vision board looks like. All the good stuff that you want to experience, and find those bright pictures and those wonderful words that tell the story. So, happy cutting, happy pasting. Make your treasure map or your vision world. It just enhances the results. They come so much quicker. God bless you and have a fabulous, fabulous week.